Hi Leo, I'm Lorraine and welcome to my channel Sun Moon Star Free Tarot. This reading is for the month of November and it is for your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. I just ask you to use your own discernment if the message within this reading is for you, and take what resonates and discard what doesn't. And if this reading doesn't resonate with you, you can check out your other signs, like your Moon, Rising and Venus signs, and you can watch all of them basically and basically build up a bigger picture for yourself in the month of October, in the month of November. So basically I'll just get straight into your reading. So we've got the camel and the owl here as your spirit animals. And the camel asks you to trust that you have the resources basically for you to get through challenges that are set before you. The camel has been on a long journey basically, and the camel has got the strength, which is saying you, Leo, you're the fire sign. You've got the strength to get over hurdles that basically life is thrown at you. And the owl, yes, the owl basically does signify like clairvoyance and clear seeing and intuition and strong wisdom and get intuitive knowledge and things like that as well. Now, like trusting your gut instincts as well, but at the same time it also speaks about it's a time for you to face the shadows and find the wisdom in your own silence basically. And then you've got the octopus here, and the octopus is basically calling out for, a lot of the time I always see the octopus as someone overstepping someone's boundaries, but with this one I'm kind of feeling like more like it's you being flexible and you reaching out to others basically. There's a sixth sense with this, and it ties in with the owl card, with the clear seeing, and I'm feeling like you might be a very protective, adaptable like person. And the octopus the octopus basically can speak about like travel, and I'm saying this because of the camel, because the camel loves to travel like long far away places basically. But the octopus also talks about like travelling now like over the earth, now like very far distance over the sea, and it's something that you may have dreamed about, or something that would basically help you secure a dream or a dream job or a dream vacation, or somewhere that you have dreamed about going basically, somewhere far, a destination overseas, like far away over the other side of the earth. And then you've got Sewer Mermaid, which is card 25, and I thought that I would read out like basically part of the meaning for the Sewer Mermaid. When the Sewer Mermaid swims in, she is here to remind you of the treasures you have, to remind you of the treasures you have that you may have labelled bad and perhaps even pushed away, forced underneath. We often have negative thoughts that we are too short, too tall, our thighs are too large, our breasts are too small, our hair not right, our face not pretty enough. We speak to ourselves in negative ways and we begin to feel we are not good enough. And when this takes place, the result can be that we begin to create negative experiences, blockages and difficulties. We push people away rather than attract them. We hide for fear that others see will not be good enough. But this mermaid of the hidden spaces is here to show you that your dark thoughts have told you lies about your great beauty. You are your own self, and all that is perfect, whole and complete. The sewer mermaid says that you may try to push her away and refuse to believe that you are beautiful, but when you are ready, she will swim to you and free you from all the harmful, negative thoughts and experiences, all the sewage. You will begin to believe that no matter what, you are a beautiful being, healthy, attractive, and one who deserves love and respect and affection. And your divination message would be part of you that is natural and beautiful. Most likely your body and appearance has been influenced by thoughts and ideas about it being unworthy, unhealthy, and perhaps even dirty. So a part of you has to evolve and exist in a less than healthy way. It is time to clean up your act, not of your natural looks, but of the way you have thought about yourself. Something beautiful has been treated badly. This is you, yourself, your body. It is now up to you to begin to reframe your ideas and thoughts, and therefore your experiences of yourself, your body, your worth, your ability to attract others, and to see yourself as worthy of love, respect and consideration. Let this strong survivor mermaid show you how to love yourself and your appearance again, and rise above the rubbish and stink of negative conditioning regarding your beauty, body and unique self. You are beautiful and very worth loving. This is the only truth that must be told at this time. And then at the bottom of the deck you've got I am Carrie. And Carrie's message is from Death Comes Rebirth. So basically about Carrie. Carrie is the blue-skinned Hindu goddess of birth, death and rebirth. Here she represents the destruction phase of this natural cycle, and it is her role to clear away all that is no longer needed. And this is like your negative thoughts and feelings about your own appearance and how you see yourself. She is often depicted dancing with swords. She is said to cut off the head of those who do not heed the necessity of moving through these natural cycles. Her necklace of severed heads represents the end of slavery to the overthinking and over-analytical self who gets stuck when all that is needed is action. So that is like your stuck frame of mind in the way that you see yourself basically. This goddess is very strong, very powerful, and in many ways extremely protective. That's you and your camel self. Now the camel self is very protective. No, sorry, not the camel self. The octopus is very protective, and it basically, with all its tentacles, will ward off now like people basically from getting close. Though her fierce nature can often frighten timid souls who fear decisive action, as she is a mother goddess, she helps us with issues to do with brothers and sisters, teachers and parents, and will help with painful transitions. So this is like this death comes rebirth. So there's something to do with family or some sort, and it's a painful transition. Once received in a message, Carrie energy is already activated. Let go and allow her to assist you in releasing all that is no longer needed, and in taking powerful action to change your life. Working with Carrie is extremely powerful, but it is what we all do and we all must do. If you have drawn this card, you are working with the energy of fire, of the dancing mother goddess, who will teach you how to go through the change you have been resisting and feeling was too much, and who will purify and change. Everything. You must not stay still with this energy. Movement is essential for working with her, and her fierce nature is a fact that will test your own strength. Can you do what needs to be done and still dance? Can you rejoice in the purification of stale energy? So there's been stale energy, and the stale energy basically is this sewer mermaid this is style, energy, thinking, and basically the way that you see yourself. Can you rejoice in the purification of stale energy? Can you walk forward without hesitating? Can you say yes to what will come for you on the other side of Carrie's fire? And will you wear your lessons proudly as she does her necklace? And know that this death is an incarnation within an incarnation, a new life within this lifetime born of fire. So basically, this new way of teaching yourself how to love yourself and love everything about you is basically like an incarnation within this life incarnation, and it's a new life within this life, your life in this lifetime. So, and then you've got Treasure Island, and Treasure Island speaks about the law of attraction and manifesting. What we manifest, we attract. So if you have got negative thoughts, feelings and etc. about yourself, then that is what you're going to attract towards yourself. So you've got here to be fair. And to be fair basically it resembles a justice card to me, but it's kind of like the essential meaning is balance, justice. I need to consider options, mutual benefit, the law of cause and effect. So the law of cause and effect is that if you are constantly thinking these things about yourself, the law of the law of cause and effect is basically going to bring, the law of attraction is going to bring more of that towards yourself. So if you don't love yourself, you don't have nice thoughts and feelings about yourself, then you're going to bring that towards yourself, and other people will see that because you are reflecting that to them and they'll reflect it back to you basically. So the protection message here is injustice and inequality are part of life, but they do not have to define your experience. This is a time when you may observe an injustice righted and fairly redressed. Perhaps you come to the rescue of someone else or are called to answer for personal slight. You will be amazed by the sense of power that surges through you when you stand up for yourself and others. This card also indicates a good time to advocate for others who are less fortunate. Choose your cause and commit to it because you can make a difference. One thing is for certain, if fairness is your intention, the situation will be resolved for the highest good of all concerned through acts of kindness, empathy and courage. So I feel like all of these messages tie in so well, and I know that I'm not the best reader, like reading from books and that, but I just thought that I really should share the messages with you basically. But and I got secrets right. I was getting like secrets, but I was getting something like sharing, like friends sharing a secret. But then we got brothers and sisters, and we got parents and teachers and things like that. So I'm feeling like someone of authority or brothers and sisters. This card reminds me of brothers and sisters because they look so much like each other. And the two pinkies touching here, I was hearing pinky promise, and with this card, sharing secrets. So I'm feeling like that must be, and then we've got transformation at the bottom of the deck here underneath that compromise card, which is the Six of Earth. This is giving and receiving basically, but and this is death and rebirth. But I just thought that I would leave the cards out there because they kept jumping out at me, and I thought I should add them in with these messages up here. So basically, oh no, sorry, I want to do these cards first. So you've got passion at the bottom of the deck basically here. So I'm going to pull 9 cards for you. 3 for your past, 3 for your present, and 3 for your future. So angels and spirit guides, please bring forward 3 messages for Leo's past, 3 messages for Leo's future. No, Leo's present, and 3 messages for Leo's future. Past, present, future. Angels and spirit guides, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Past. Acceptance. Right, that does tie in. Acceptance of self. That's mermaid, acceptance of self. Learning how to accept and love and speak kindly to yourself. You've got victim. And one more for your past energies. Acceptance of victimhood, leading to like something more, something's going to come out there, but it went back in. Discovery. So this is 2 root chakra cards. Then you've got dissipating. Dissipating means something dissolving. And also in the book, dissipating talks about like you wanting to go and do something, but like not doing it. And it's basically just sitting in the comfort of your own home basically. Now like talking about it with the canary, with the yellow canary here, it's like these 2 talk about now like having, like doing something but never doing it. And with dissipating at the bottom, there's guilt. At the top, trickery. Someone who tricked you. And it's time for you to release this energy, this guilt energy of this trickster, this person who deceived you. Leo's present energy. Angels and spirit guides. 2 more cards for Leo's present energy. Gossip. So there might be gossip about this victimhood. Something that is basically, this gossip is in the centre. So this is the heart of the matter. And I'm hearing like, I don't know, gossip is just, if someone's gossiping about someone being a victim of some sense, it's, I mean, I wouldn't care less about what these people said. Maybe this is why you're very protective. And you've got rejection here, so just reject these gossips. Then you've got quest. So in your future you're on a quest. Complacency. So being complacent. And I'll read what it says from the book just to get a wee bit extra information from it. But being complacent is like non-action, isn't it? The very last card for Leo's energy. Maybe it's a quest, you're on a quest after a period where there was complacency. One last card, angels and spirit guides for Leo. Oh, landed on my arm now. And then we've got miracle at the very end. So, this is like your cards. On a quest where there's been complacency, where there's not been like something where it was non-action, and then you've got miracle. And you've got wisdom at the bottom of the deck, bittersweet and mysticism at the top. Angels and spirit guides. Can I have 3 cards for, that we've got 3 for your, right, I'm going to move these out of the way. so that I can basically get in your messages side by side. Acceptance of you being a leader in a situation, Leo. Acceptance of self, that you are the creator of your own thoughts, of your own feelings, of your own self. And you, if you don't speak kindly to yourself, then you're your own victim of your own, like, you're basically treating yourself badly and treating yourself like a victim. But you've got this, for this victim, there is justice, there's a breakthrough. So there's justice here for this victim, because acceptance of a King of Wands, which is the creator, which is someone taking leadership, strong, basically honest control basically of a situation. Then you've got discovery and rightness. This is discovery of an independent self. And what card was it we got with independent? Independent. Is it the Camel? The Camel is resourceful and very independent. So he is. And the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles is like someone who is a warm-hearted woman, who, the Queen of Pentacles, who is very fond of good clothes, a luxury home, food, places, and we spoke about travel, long distance travel twice. But basically, the Queen of Pentacles is someone who is very grounded. She's a very kind and supportive friend, so you may have this Queen of Pentacles type of person round about you, but you could be this Queen of Pentacles. You may be offering practical support to a person in a time of crisis, helping this person stay grounded, centred, and just being very, if you've got aqua in your chart, you could be quite like humanitarian, and this is like this grounded, down to earth, supportive friend who offers practical support in a crisis, regardless if you're a man or a woman. The Queen and the King of Pentacles is just like basically like the yin and the yang, which is basically feminine and masculine energies that we all hold within us. We all hold like feminine and masculine basically. So angels and spirit guides, can we have going with the flow? This is like you going with the flow, and dissipating is dissolving. Going with the flow, this is the Ace of Cups, so this is like you dissolving, like this sensuality is beautiful. So you're dissolving, dissipating, something is falling away, and this is this negative self-talk, and you're beginning to go with the flow of like giving yourself compassion and self-love, to the point where it's first stages, it's the aces, it's the very first stage, but at the same time it's still a positive movement forward where you're going with the flow. The Ace of Cups, Cups is like a time where it's over a period of like months generally. Now like Cups is like months when you put it into like a time frame. It's also of autumn, and we're in autumn, the season autumn now. But basically this is like the dissolving of like the dissipating things that are falling away. Is this Ten of Wands. This is a suppression of burdens. Now like really heavy burdens basically that you've held within. The cracks have basically began to like come up the seams, to the point where all these ties that are all wrapped around you, all these ropes and all these negative thoughts, feelings of past situations that have basically took you to the place where you've basically been speaking negatively about yourself, probably because of something to do with either you being a victim or someone you know being a victim. That someone basically, with this card, it's basically, I feel like someone was a victim and someone basically is receiving their justice, but they're receiving their justice for this Ten of Wands, this heavy burden that they've lived with. This is like someone who is within a grave, basically. Now, like, you may still be like living on this earth, but like, it's like they've basically not had much of a life with all these cracks round about it, and this kind of looks like someone is in their own basically grave. So it's like someone feeling like life is such a burden. Why is this gossip card here for Leo? Leo's present energy, and that came back out there. These gossips, these people who are speaking, have got nothing better to do with their time. Basically, you've got the Ten of Wands again came back out. That is like, you are trying to not acknowledge that they are saying and doing what they're doing. But I feel like there's a ringleader here with this person in the centre. But these people don't really look very happy at the person that they're listening to, gossiping about whatever it is that they're gossiping about. Something to do with the heart, obviously, because this is the heart chakra colour, green. But travel. So this is positive movement forward away from this gossip energy. Please clarify this Ten of Wands for Leo. This is about like the Six of Cups. This is the dream. So these gossips are gossiping about you because basically the dream. Basically you're looking at your life, or they're gossiping about someone's life. This could be like childhood friends, basically, because the Six of Cups talks about like reminiscing about childhood or reminiscing about past loves, and it could be issues regarding children. So they could be gossiping about an issue regarding children, I'm hearing. But this also speaks about inner child and also like future self, and it's a Scorpio card and we're in Scorpio season. And if you were wanting a yes or no answer to do with these people, I'm hearing yes. Yes. With both cards, so yes, yes. So if you're asking any yes or no kind of answers regarding these people who are gossiping about you, I'm hearing yes, yes. And I don't know if you were asking this, but were you asking if these people were spying on you? Yes. This is like the Page of Swords, so this is like yes. What other question were you asking? Was this a friendship? Yes. This person, these people who are gossiping about your friendliness? Yes. And at the top of the deck, it's because they see basically how much of a mature, grounded and stable person that you are, that you've got a lot of determination and confidence within yourself despite feeling all these feelings that you've been feeling. And these people are gossiping about something in regards to childhood, could be childhood friends, about your heavy burdens, and you're like, I feel like you're rejecting whatever it is that they're saying, but I'm feeling like you're just hearing. Now, like the way that the ghosts are coming in, and it's like he's just listening. It's like these ghosts are basically like your guides telling you, without you actually hearing the gossip coming out of their mouth, you know that it's being said, and you're choosing, basically, I'm hearing, to reject whatever it is that they're saying because it's not positive for you. because it's a burden and you're choosing to move towards like calmer, now like moving on to calmer waters, you're moving on to healing, because these people are a burden to you. These people want to bring you down. Now like the way that this person is holding this person up, and he's holding him up, but he's also got a turkey on his head, so this is like someone sacrificing themselves basically to please others. So it's like you're rejecting pleasing these people and sacrificing yourself for them. And then you've got the Five of Wands, and I'm just hearing like these people just wanted, now like they'll live for people to now like reach out and give them now like all these look at this. This is like totality, right? So this is you between a rock and now like between two rocks, a rock and a hard place, and if you fall in between it, which is this totality card, so this is you in between, this is you. So this is like where they want you. They want you to feel like you're stuck in this schizophrenia, in this Two of Swords, in this conflicted state, basically not knowing what choices to make that are good for you. They want you to feel like stuck in this schizophrenia, in this totality, which is pure extreme like conflict within yourself. People are causing arguments in my hearing. These people are burdens. These gossips are not very nice people for you. And what's hindering this is the fact that you know within your consciousness, now like you've got an inner truth. Now like within yourself, this Buddha knows, he's got an inner knowing of truth basically. And on top of the deck, what you're already aware of is that you're on your path to success and you're happy to leave these people behind you. And this tiger speaks about personal power. Now your own personal power, you've had to summon up the courage and basically find that courage within yourself, the determination and drive to find this success and move forward fearlessly and leave these people to be a thing of the past. What is the future energies for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs? What is the future energies? So you're on a quest where you may have been feeling like this quest, you've been now like by yourself, aloneness. Now like this quest has been a solo journey for you. You may have had like support round about you, but at the same time this is like a time where you've went into hermit mode. Now like you've went in to seek inner answers in your own quest for like, because you wanted to remove conditioning, all societal conditioning, and you no longer wanted to be a sheep. You're a lion, you're Leo the lion, and you are choosing, I'm not a sheep. I don't just acquiesce to like just because Tom, Dick and Harry says that I should. Do you know what I mean? Or say that I do, or say that anything like that. Basically, you are removing yourself from toxic conditioning, social conditioning, family conditioning, anything like that. Everything that we've been brought up with, you have been on a quest, alone, in hermit mode, choosing to be by yourself so that you can like basically find the wisdom and understanding within yourself to move through this transition, this transitional quest, and find. That's where that complacency comes in. And I'm going to look at the card in a wee minute after I pull two cards. Two more cards, please. That was the Ace of Pentacles there. Complacency. In this complacency, this period and this time where you've been alone, you're finding like financial maturity, emotional, new beginnings. Basically, this is like the Ace of Pentacles. This is like prosperity and abundance within yourself. This reminds me of the Queen of Pentacles also, because the lady within it. This is like an abundant future for you. This was you setting up your security, this quest of aloneness and this being complacent while these people gossip about you and basically talk about you as if as if you were a burden or you had done something wrong, I'm hearing. But I'm hearing your emotional maturity is getting you a brand new beginning, is bringing manifestations of this quest, of your venture, being alone, knowing yourself, finding yourself, being complacent to find this new beginning. And you've got you had the Three of Wands there at the bottom, so this is like you experiencing, like the Three of Wands is basically making long-term plans. So in this complacency, you've made long-term plans to get this brand new beginning, financial opportunities coming your way, savings, security, investments in yourself, not just money. This could be something to do with you planting seeds for the future, for success. You've got like great potential with, I've put it back in the deck now, but you had success, which was the Six of Wands. Was it here or here? I can't even remember now, because you chose to cut people off. This is the Queen of Swords here. And underneath it was postponement, but this is like the Four of Swords. So this is because you've went basically into your inner sanctuary in this hermit mode. Basically in this hermit mode, in this quest for healing. Basically that's what that is. Self-protection. You went in that Four of Swords for self-protection. You cut people off for self-protection. Right, that's far too many cards. About 5 came out there. What is this miracle for Leo's last card for the future? There we go. This miracle, whatever this miracle is, you are getting like good news. It's going to be very, very swift. It's going to be very, very fast. It could be within days or weeks. The Page is going to make you feel like these people thought you were a clown, I'm hearing with this. They didn't see the magic within you. You're going to get good news regarding something that you have experienced extreme sorrow, fear, anxiety, depression, such hard times. This is like this suppression of this sorrow. You try to keep it within, you try to not let others see it, I'm feeling. What's hindering like this sorrow is like, this is judgment beyond illusion. So like beyond the illusion, you've started to realise that in your quest, in hermit mode, in this aloneness and your complacency while trying to secure your future, basically find yourself, I'm hearing, there is like, you have went through like the butterfly here, you have went through like a real spiritual awakening, you've went through like transformation. Basically the butterfly goes through transformation. It goes from the caterpillar into the cocoon. It's metamorphosis. It's a painful process basically before it becomes this beautiful butterfly. But I'm hearing this is where you are coming out as, this beautiful, and it's yellow. Yellow is confidence. So you're coming out a beautiful, confident butterfly with all this blue, and you're ready to basically vocalise and speak about your truth. So basically maybe there'll be some home truths coming out here, I'm hearing. Your truth, the Queen of Cups. She is like seriously the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is like the most honest, truthful person, but she is seen really, really protective of herself because she has been hurted time after time after time. This Queen of Swords is like what the one and mostly only queen who has been hurted time after time after time. So it is. But this Queen of Swords is basically and really, really intelligent person. Now, like, but she has got constructive criticism. She's very open-minded. She could be a wise and logical counsel. So this could be a counsellor, this could be a lawyer, this could be like a mother, a single mother. This could be you seeking truth and integrity and honesty. This could be you basically making boundaries and being, I don't know, I'm just feeling like very, very strong and you're probably like a bit wary of letting people inside this. Now, like, this is like a prison. Now, like, when you lift up like the gates getting inside a village or a prison, I'm feeling like you are very, very wary of who you will let inside. Now, like, your gates now let inside, being inside your person, due to people being gossips, someone who has took you to this place of victimhood. But there is going to be like karmic justice for this. These gossips could be like a Libran. They could be, don't have to be. Innocence, this is like, innocence is like you are going to find your happiness, your innocence. Now, like, there's going to be good news regarding something from innocence, childhood, children. But whatever it is, this good, swift news that you're going to hear, either through email, text or letter, I'm hearing. It could be a call. And I'm hearing that it's going to bring happiness. And this like card may signify innocence, but this person looks very old and wise. So, like, you have been through such an experience here that may make you feel like old and wise and tired now, like this man here. But there's like an innocence within you that you have managed to keep part of yourself that nobody can take away from you. And this is like a grasshopper, and the grasshopper speaks about like good luck and things, I think. So there you go, Leo. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and it was a wee tiny bit longer than the other readings, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway. Bye.